So who wants to answer my question? How many of you live like life like that? Waiting for the weekend. Oh my God. Yay. Today's Friday.
Most of the people live like that, except the people who are staying at home. But people who are working there, they probably have the same routine. The human psychology is a very bad thing. You try to control it, but by the time Monday, 8 o'clock, you get into a different mood.
Why? Why? Yeah. Looking for change. Body needs change, mind needs change, looking for happiness. Yes, yes. But are we achieving anything like that? We just keep going in cycles. Monday to Friday, then weekend, then Monday to Friday, then weekend. In our mind, we feel we live only on the weekend. How many of you feel like that? Live only on weekend and rest of the day die every day. You know what we are doing this way? Living in cycles. I'll give you two examples. We are inflicting like micro trauma in our brain, in our mind. Micro trauma. Have you heard of repetitive strain injuries? When you do constant typing or keyboarding, mousing, like you get wrist strain, right? That carpal tunnel syndrome. Similarly, if we keep living life in cycles and waiting for something and every day, feeling like it's a burden or a chore we have to do, then we inflict micro trauma to our mind. Micro trauma, micro stress. You can also call it micro stress. And what the stress does is it creates a constant supply of a hormone called cortisol from our adrenal glands, and always little bit. Our sympathetic nervous system is always little heightened, which is flight or fright mode. Like we want to run away from the situation, or that's why we want to run away from the weekdays, go towards the weekend. And we fear Monday. Monday blues happens because of that micro stress we constantly inflict in our body through our mind. Because it's a mind which creates that micro stress in a body. For example, if you don't like one of your colleagues, and you don't like, but you have to work with that colleague, you're always inflicting that micro stress in your brain. And that constant production of cortisol is happening at a very subtle level. And it affects all our body systems gradually. And second job, suppose if you don't like doing dishes, but you have to do the dishes anyways, right? It's a part of life. Every time you see those dirty vessels like dishes, you're like, oh my God, I have to do it again. But there's nobody else to do it, so you have to do it. So what do? You still do it, but you're creating that stress again. You understand how we self-inflict micro stress we giving to ourselves? And that's why we live in cycles, because we don't come out of that stressful cycle, because those hormones, chemicals are just circulating throughout our body, and the body and the mind is conditioned. It's almost like you have to do something, but your body and mind is rejecting a little bit, not so much, but it's a subtle rejection. So what do you do? How do you come out of it?
I'm thinking that karma yoga, right? Like do everything with love, passion, then I think you don't go through these cycles. So every day is a great day and you're not waiting for some day.
That's a solution. Very good answer. But how do you create that love when you hate that stuff?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. Maybe you
think about it. Okay, think about it.
We start developing that not liking feeling, right? Don't have any judgment or anything. Don't think about it too much.
This is a concept. When we think about something too much, it gives us stress. How many of you feel? Yes, raise your hand. When we think about something too much, it gives us stress. Everybody has fallen in love.
Yes, with ourselves.
When you fall in love, you think about that person too much, correct? Do you get stressed out?
True.
That's my job. Change your mind, change your mindset, the way you think. Thinking too much is not a problem. How you're thinking is a problem. So I gave you two scenarios. One is office, one is home. So in office, you may have a choice that you can change your job. But as Gayatri said, we have to understand that whatever work has come in our life, okay, no matter at home, dirty dishes, it has come for our own growth. It's come to refine us. No matter what person, that colleague you don't like has come in your life like a sandpaper to refine you so that you get to know yourself better. And that happens when your heart opens up. That's what the Anahat chakra is, heart opening up. It's a middle chakra because heart denotes emotions. And if you feel, whenever you feel any negative emotion, your heart gets heavy, isn't it? And after this, even more profound is Vishuddhi chakra, which is the throat chakra. After this, when your heart opens up, then your throat opens up, which is you can express yourself well. But people whose heart is not opened up, they cannot also express themselves. They don't know how can they say what they want when they're so stuck, the energy is stuck here at this level. So every time you see the dirty dishes you have to do or any chores that you have to do, you have to think, I am the best person to do this one. And if it has come my way, accept it with love. Last class, somebody said that we have to have a sense of duty while doing it. Sense of duty is good to a particular extent, but in that also you can get a victim mentality. Have so much of duty. But when your heart opens up, you feel like, oh my God, thank God that I have to do this. Okay, let's get it done with love. There should be no difference in which you're caring for your child or washing dirty dishes. There should be no difference.
Maybe do it with others. If you, let's say you have the dishes, but you do it with somebody else or at somebody else's house, it will make you feel good. Then you train yourself to like it, enjoy it better.
Remember, we don't have to enjoy anything. No excitement in life. We have to love everything, whatever comes our way. You have to develop that love, because everything we are doing is for our own growth. Even washing dirty dishes, it's come to challenge you, and see how that's irritating you. Whatever you have to do in life, if it's irritating you, it has come to challenge you. It's testing your patience, it's testing your compassion and love. Can you remain in love and compassion with any situation or any person in life? That's a testing point. And that's what heart opening actually means. That you not only accept it as your duty or you just have to do it, you really want to do it with love. Whether it's mopping your floor. Do you love your floor, the clean? Yes, you love, but are you doing it with love? Falling in love with your dishes, falling in love with the mop, or whatever it is. I know it sounds cringe, but that's how you should start looking at each and every duty in your life. Do you love your laptop, your work laptop? Do you feel a gratitude before opening that laptop? Feel gratitude while opening that work laptop, because that gives you money, that gives you food, what you eat. Do you pause and feel the gratitude? Because opening up heart is nothing but gratitude for everything in our life. So start changing your mindset. Otherwise, you'll be like kids playing on a merry-go-round, carousel. Some are happy, some are shouting, some are fearful, but they enjoy, they want to be there, right? In that same cycle. If you want to enjoy that way, that's fine too. If you want to keep having fear, keep having anxiety, keep having that excitement in life, stay there. You'll be happy all your life, but you won't go anywhere. There'll be no growth. Yoga tells us to go beyond all the tendencies of the mind. Happiness, excitement, fear, everything. Open your heart and be present in what you're doing. Bring your mind to your hands and bring it with love. Thank you, God, for giving me this chore or responsibility. I know it's difficult for me, but I'm doing it with love. Because I have to do it. I have to navigate life. So see what chore or what work or responsibility or duty is giving you some irritation in life. Think for your own self. And if it's giving any kind of irritation in your life, you're creating that micro stress in your body. Don't you love yourself? Do you want to create that micro stress in your life? You don't, right? So why not? We have to do it, right? Why don't we just do it with love every moment? Whether it's eating our food or cleaning our dishes, taking care of a child, taking care of the house, whatever duties has been, so to speak, ordained upon you in your life. Like you have to do it.
When we do it with love, right, that have to do part will go. Yeah, because right, anytime when we think like have to do, that becomes something like enforced on us, right, Darshana? So just like when we start doing it with love, we won't think, oh, I have to do this.
Yeah, because when have turns into the love, the want, then it doesn't become a chore. It doesn't create any stress in your body. For example, a student that loves to study, that's the best thing to do. Or they have to study, they only study when they're stressed during exams. But a student who loves to learn, study throughout the year, that love has to be inculcated in each and every part of our life, for everything. People call so many guests at home, right? Reena, you're getting some guests at home. Are you getting stressed out with that? Think for yourself. Come what may, let me just handle everything with love, in love. What energy is coming out through me? Because then energy leakage will be very less. There'll be no micro stresses in your life. Then your efficiency will be like a laser point focus. That is the difference between laser and a dissipated light. Laser is very sharp and it even can cut through the tissues. So you become very efficient in life. In Bhagavad Gita, it's written, Yoga Karma Sukoshalam. Yoga is actions done skillfully by being in yoga. Then only the action becomes effective. If your energy is dissipated all over with all sorts of emotions because of fear or insecurity, they don't act through love. So try analyzing your own self. Why are you doing this stuff? Whatever you're doing. Is it because of fear, insecurity, or just like a burden? Or do you really put your love in doing that, no matter how mundane the task is? Yes, Tanya.
But you have to create it. If you forcefully do something, you're doing it forcefully, and you can't really, like I feel we sometimes have to ease ourselves into it. I mean, how hard it is, but to create that atmosphere that we can do it. For example, let's say dishes. Me too. I have a lot of dishes to do. So I might put some music in the background. It will calm me. Then I can do it easier.
Why don't you just incorporate your breathing practices while putting dishes in the dishwasher? Inhale, exhale. Who's stopping you to do that?
Yeah,
you can get creative, right? Each and every aspect of your life, you can incorporate yoga. So that's what real yoga is. Living life in yoga is. And it's a self-discipline also. Even if you don't like it and you have to do it, first of all, it's a matter of self-discipline. You have to force yourself, that you said, but gradually turn that force into the love for that action. But it starts with discipline, mental discipline, physical discipline.
I
Yes.
feel like when you say we need to do things with love, what I feel is first we need to accept it 100%. Only then we can do it with love, whatever we do. Am I right?
Acceptance that it's your duty, first of all, sense of duty that you have to do it. Acceptance doesn't mean Whatever people throw on you, you do that with love. You have to understand that. You have to also create boundaries, especially a work environment or home environment, right? So that discrimination, or like what is I'm supposed to do, what is my duty, what I'm made to do here in this particular situation, that I should do with love. You're understanding the difference, right?
Yeah.
Archana, I really like the way you said it. Like, take everything as an opportunity to grow and learn, and I think that's the best way to approach anything.
Yeah, because this mindset has to change, that we are doing for others. I see a lot in my like office workplace that they feel that they're working for somebody, right? Like an organization. No, you're not working from anybody. This work has come for your growth. You're working for your own self, and you're getting a paycheck too. You're not doing a favor to anybody. People think they're doing a favor for doing their 8-hour job or something. That's how they show up. No, excuse me, sorry, no. This is for your own growth. That's why people get stressed out at work. Work is a major cause of stress in 1 in 4 Canadians. Why? Because they think they're doing a favor to others, to their boss or their organization. No, it's for you. It's for your own growth. See why it's getting challenged in your mind. Change yourself. Actually, the work has come for your favor in your life. So better love it, hang on to it. Any work. You're not doing favor to anybody by washing the dishes or sitting on that office laptop for 8 hours. No, it's for you. It's for your own growth. So I have not come here for your comfort. I have come to challenge you. That's why I'm talking all these things. Thank you for listening. And anybody has any last comment? Otherwise, we'll get started. Who is saying that? Why can't you take class every day? I have to leave my job then and prepare all these things, which then I cannot do in a non-profit way, right? We have to grow very big. With all your energy, Mokshadham should grow so big that we can have satsang every day. So thank you for all your good wishes.